Hello again, it's June from poppyfieldcardcrafts.com. Thank you for joining me today. And for our American friends, happy Halloween. I'm going to show you the basis of making this little treat box, which is what I made for our grandson. And inside we have a cute drawer, and all I did for these little bits was to shred some black card and orange card. And our grandson, I just put some money in there for him so he could have a treat. So like I said, I'm just going to show you how to make the box. I'm not going to decorate it, but this can be used any time of the year. Change, you don't have to have black. And what I've done, I've used the same concept for this one. The papers are by Crafter's Companion. It's from Sarah's Vintage Lace range, and the white flower and the leaves and other foliage I just distressed with broken china, and I've put a magnet closure on there. Put this little sentiment and decorated all four sides of the box. Same measurements for the Halloween one, but the box itself seems to be a little tighter, a more snug fit. I have to say though that the white cardstock I used for the base is a heavier GSM. So that would make some lovely Christmas treat or trinket boxes. And there's quite a bit of room in the box as well, in the drawer. And this is 1 inch deep. So, and I love the googly eyes on there, as did my grandson. So what you need to do is get your scoring board, and depending on what colour card you're going to use, you want a piece that measures 3 inches by 12 inches. And then we are scoring at 3 inches, 4 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches, and 11 inches. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, and 11. And for the box itself, it's one piece of card measuring 4 and, now this is an awkward number, it's 4 and 13/16 of an inch. And the 13 and 16th of an inch is between the 4 3/4 and 4 7/8. Now let me show you here. I'm sure you can work this out yourself, but 4 3/4 there, 4 7/8 is there, and it's that little mark in the middle of those two. And if you're a hair out or anything like that, I'm sure it doesn't matter. So you're going to score on all four sides at 1 inch. And what I'm also going to do is just remove, sorry, on the side where you've just got an inch, I'm just going to move a slither of card, purely because I think it's a better fit doing that. So burnish your score lines. And the 1 inch, or slightly less than 1 inch now, I'm going to mitre both sides, just because I think it looks nicer tucked in. So on what you would say is the outside, we want to add glue, and on the last score line, that end butts up against there and glue it in place. You can use tape or wet glue, it's your choice. For quickness, I'm just using that, and I better put the top on. And just get that put into place. And go in with your bone folder. Right. Now what I did on this one was added 2 magnets, one underneath that card and one underneath that card. And if you wanted, you could also, you know, decorate the inside also. I can't put any magnets on here today because after using them, they've just vanished completely. So that's that. For the drawer, on all 4 corners, we want to mitre each end, cut up to the first score line, cut straight in the middle, which is not possible for me at any time because I can't cut straight. Take a wedge out, make some lovely Christmas treat boxes. And it's a good size. If I could suss the fast forward, this is where I should just show you in real time doing one and then fast forwarding for the other 3. So until that happens, please bear with me. Last one. Take the wedge out. And then burnish all your lines. Okay, So each tab is going to be brought in and adhered to the inside. You could also, or if you wanted to add some pretty paper on the inside, I always find it's much easier, you know, to leave it flat. Put the paper in before you start assembling it. It's much easier. You could put some flavoured tea bags in here. Sachets, I should say. I don't mean a tea bag, but the sachets with that are already pre-wrapped. That would be nice. And the same with coffee. And you could put a cookie in with it as well, or chocolates. I'm sure you could get 4, maybe 5 or 6 Ferrero Rocher in there. And make this with a Christmas theme. So you've got some lovely pretty Christmas paper. It would look so pretty. So there's the drawer, which will slide, or that will slide in there. That's a really good fit. And then to decorate the top, the next one, and yes, I think I would put something on this side as well, even if you're using a dark card like this, even if you put some white card on there, so you could write a little message for the recipient. And what you would need are 2 or 3 pieces of card that measure 2 3/4 inches square, which would sit on there very nicely, and the same in there and in there. And what I did with this one, I used the white card. I also used a mask for the moon, and it's from Clarity masks, and there's all these different sizes. I've got a huge pack of mountains and hills and all sorts in there. It's excellent. So I blanked the moon off, and then I used Distress Oxides in Spice Marmalade. Just let me turn around. Spice Marmalade, Wild Honey, and what was the other colour? I can't remember what the third colour was, I'm sorry. You don't have to use 3, but I covered the base in the lighter shade, and then I added the medium shade around it, and then brought in the darker one. And the stamps I've used for A Spooky Treat and the bats, and the same for these two, were actually a set of A4 stamps that were the freebie gift with a magazine, possibly from last year. The googly eyes, I have a box of them in small, medium and large, and I just adhered those to that and drew a sad mouth on there. And for this, same concept really, you know, added the pretty paper. It's such a beautiful paper. Did the sentiment and added the decoration there. So I do hope you give this a try. It's a, like I say, it's a box that you could use any time of the year. And I'd just like to thank you for spending some time with me, and until the next video, take care. Bye.